In this hello viewers, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to make agege bread. But if you really want to eat agege bread and you don't want to use potassium bromate that will give you cancer, and you don't want to eat EDC agege bread that will give you cancer or migraine or stress, making you run up and down in Lagos, just running up and down, ascorbic acid, put a bit of it in your bread. You find out your agege bread is just around the corner. You don't need to spend money anywhere. I know the bread makers in UK, they'll be stoning me now. They're going to be angry that I've actually brought their secret out with those technical terms, ascorbic acid, and that is vitamin C. Calcium propionate is 283, calcium propionate is 282, E2H2, and sodium propionate is E281. You don't need them because they call eczema. All these propionates, I'm telling you, they cause eczema and migraine. You're going to be scratching, you're going to have eczema. Imagine, you don't want your skin, you know, take care of your skin. The alternative is very simple. It's called ascorbic acid. What is ascorbic acid? It's E300. Now the term given to it is E300, and E300 is a bread improver. It's an antioxidant. It traps the bubble. You know, when you open your bread, you can find some bubble here, bubble there, the yeast. But what this ascorbic acid does is it traps all those bubbles. It traps them, so it makes them thick. And that is exactly what we're going to be doing today. Right, so we're going to be using strong. To make agege bread, we're going to be using the strong white bread flour. So we're going to be using strong white bread flour. Here I've got 650 grams of flour, so I'm just going to pour my 650 grams of flour there. You need half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of salt. Now I've got 180 grams of sugar here. I'll add it to my. Then what else do you need? You need this ascorbic acid. You need half a teaspoon of ascorbic acid. So I'm going to use half a teaspoon of my ascorbic acid. Now make sure it's level. You have to make sure it's level. When I say teaspoon or half a teaspoon, make sure you make it level. And this is very good. It's going to help your bread. It's a bread improver. So just add that there. Mix that together. Just mix it nicely. And set aside. Now let's prepare our yeast. So to prepare your yeast, you need 200 ml of water. So add 200 ml of water. Now this water amount, remember to deduct it from the total amount of water you need for your bread. I'm going to repeat that. The water you are using to make your yeast or to prepare your yeast, the warm water you are using to prepare your yeast, make sure you deduct that amount of water from the total ml of water you're going to use for your bread. Okay, for 200 ml of water, what you need is you need 2 teaspoons of sugar, now make sure it's level, so 2 teaspoons of sugar, 1, 2, and you need 2 tablespoons of yeast. Two tablespoons of yeast, so 1 and 2. What you then do to your warm water is to whisk it. Now you have to whisk it because basically you want the sugar to dissolve with the yeast, and you can just set this aside for 15 minutes. And after 15 minutes, what you want to see is you want to see that there's froth on it, and the froth should be up to like 2 centimeters thick. No matter the pan you're using, either the open end without a lid or the one with a lid, which is this, you have to oil it, and the oil helps make sure that the bread does not stick to the pan. So I'm just going to prepare. I'm not going to be using this, but I'm going to be using that because I want that square shaped. That's it. So what I'm going to do, just make sure you let the granite oil or vegetable oil or any oil you want to use that is suitable to your health, make sure you rub it. You can even use butter if you want. Yeah, that's correct. You can use butter. Just make sure you rub the pan and you rub it nicely. Remember our yeast, what we put there. This is what we want. It's all risen now. So what we quickly have to do is I have to quickly whisk this again. That is the yeast that we just prepared. Beautiful. This is what I want. and I'm going to pour it into the flour. So at this point, quickly, what we're going to do is to pour the yeast into the froth and just pour it into the bread flour. So I'm going to mix this together. As you can see, I'm going to mix this together. And also add 300 ml of water. Make sure you add 300 ml of water to the mixture. And that's what we need. Add some more flour. So far so good. Now as you can see, it's getting a bit so I mean, don't be scared to add more flour to this, because what I'm going to do, I'm just gonna, because I need to knead it, so I'm gonna knead for another 10 minutes after mixing. Now the question then is, how many grams of flour have I used in mixing this dough? As you can see, we want this stretchy dough, and that's what we want. So I've used 900 grams of flour. So if you find it very comfortable for you, you might want to start with 900 grams of flour rather than using 650. But because when mixing the dough, you have to kind of understand that you need more flour, because it's going to be very sticky when you mix with water and things like that. So in the process of you mixing the flour, you will have to add, mixing the mixture, you have to add some flour. So in this case, the total amount of flour I've used, it's around 900 grams altogether. But as I say, what is most important is you getting the right measurement and right texture. So as you can see, I'm kneading the dough now. So you stretch, you bring it back in there. Now, because you can put some oil in your hands, can you see, and rub it around the flour. What then does is, it gives you that easy way of, can you see? With a roller pin and just do the job. You know, just make sure that, can you see? So if you don't really have the energy to do that, just get your roller pin out and do this for 15 minutes. Your agege bread will be ready soon. You see, so you can also do that. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you shortly after 15 minutes. Right, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do next. What I'm going to do is to pour some oil in my thin hair. Make sure the oil is covering it, and I'm going to actually proof this, which means that I'm going to put my bread, my mixture, or my bread batter there, and
just allow that to rise. Okay, so I'm just going to put this here and allow the bread to rise. Now it's very important that when you do that, you also rub oil on the bread, which is vegetable oil or sunflower oil you want to use. Because what you want is, you don't want it to be too dry when you rise this. So if you can just do that, that'd be great. I'll cover that and put it in a very warm place. Yeah, so I'm just going to cover it with my kitchen towel there. I'm also going to use another one, and yeah, I'll see you in 2 hours time until it doubles in size. Thank you so much for watching. See you shortly. Right, guys, it's 1 hour now. So what we're just going to do, we're going to look at the dough and see what size, what's come out of it now. So let's see how it's risen. Wow. As you can see, it's actually doubled in size, and that is exactly what we want. So what we have to do is to deflate it. As you can see, so I'm just going to bring that out, and you knead it again for another 5 minutes. Cool. So you lift that. You see, you lift that and just put it in your pan. There we go. So what we're gonna now do is I'm gonna lift this to rise for another 1 hour. Right, I'll show you what we've got here. Thank you viewers for watching. As you can see, the bread is risen now. So what I'm just going to do is I'm going to cover it and put it in the oven. So you have to set up your oven to just show you. Set up your oven to 180 degrees Celsius, and you put it there for, like, preheat the oven at 180 degrees Celsius for 15 minutes. Then we're going to put agege bread, and yeah, I'm looking forward to show you the results shortly. Thanks for watching. Check now, it's been in the oven for 30 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius. So I'm just gonna check and probably just turn that off and just bring this out and show you what the agege bread looks like. Right, it's quite difficult at this point, so I think what we have to do, wow, that is what we're talking about. It's quite heavy though. Out there, that is your agege bread. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Hello viewers, thank you so much. I know you must have enjoyed watching my agege bread. I am going to show you the results. I've shown you the result, but I'm going to show you live and direct. I'm going to cut it. I'm going to tear the bread, and you're going to see with your eyes. The characteristics of agege bread: 4 corner,
2, thick and strong. 3, sweet, so sugar, add sugar if you like, more sugar if you like sugar. I don't like sugar too much, but with sugar for yourself, okay? Right. And the last but not the least, the inside is fluffy. See, fluffy. I'm going to show you. Right. This is the result of my agege bread. So what I'm going to do, oops, I've just made that. You saw the video. So I'm just going to tear the bread so you can see what I'm in the video. So thank you for watching my video, and I'll see you for the next time.